guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video I'm going to be filming my DVD Blu-ray update for June. So I have a decent sized stack here. I'm not as crazy as last month's because that one was a bit insane. So I reined it in a bit this month, so yeah. I'm just going to get straight into it. So starting off, I have 3 DVDs. I think a couple didn't get like Blu-ray releases, but I'm really not that picky now when it comes to picking up movies and stuff on DVD, because it's like I'd rather just have it on physical media. So that's sort of why I went ahead and picked up a few DVDs, and the first one I got was Moonrise Kingdom. So this has been a title I've been wanting to check out for a while, but I've just never got round to it. And yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I believe it was, I don't know, this got a couple of nominations, like at the Academy Awards, but yeah, it just seems like an interesting film. So I thought, and I've only seen one Wes Anderson film, and that was The Grand Budapest Hotel, so I've got a lot of catching up to do with his movies, so I thought I would go ahead and pick up Moonrise Kingdom. And then I got Hairspray Live. So this is like the only live musicals that they've done that I think I haven't seen, because I've seen The Sound of Music, I've seen Peter Pan, I've seen like Rent, Jesus Christ Superstar, The Wiz. I feel like there's another one as well, but I've seen pretty much most of them except for Hairspray. So I saw this and it was part of like a 2 for $20 deal at JB, and I think I got this when it was 30% off as well, so I went ahead and got Hairspray Live. And the other title I think I got to match the 2 for $20 was Vita and Virginia, or Vita and Virginia. I'm not too sure about this, but this seems to be like a, I guess like I'm not sure if it's like, I think it's like another like lesbian period drama. So I've been kind of getting into, like, you know, with Ammonite and Portrait of a Lady on Fire. So I think that's what this is giving me vibes, like, sort of similar vibes. So I'm curious to check this one out. So that is Vita and Virginia. Then I have the one TV show that I picked up, or it was like a mini-series I believe, and that is Gunpowder. So this is based around I think the planning to, like with Guy Fawkes bombing or attempting to bomb UK Parliament. That's how they came up with that plan. So it's got a good cast, so I thought I would check this one out. So, and it was like ridiculously cheap on JB. It was like, with 30% off, it was under $4. So, and I thought for a Blu-ray, I thought why not? So that is Gunpowder. And then moving into the rest of the Blu-ray movies that I have here. So the first one I have is Chaos Walking. So I saw this back at the cinema back in March. I quite liked it from like what the film was, and yeah, so I know this has had a very troubled production history, and like for a while it seemed like we were not going to get this movie, and I know it's based on a trilogy of books, but I actually haven't read. I've had the first book since like 2015 I think, but like back when it was first becoming popular on BookTube, but I still haven't read it. But yeah, so I did like this. It took a bit for the film to get going, but I thought once we sort of got the main story going, I did enjoy it, so I went ahead and picked up Chaos Walking. And then a film that I wanted to see at the cinema at the start of the year, but I never got around to it, and that is The Dry. So this is an Australian movie. It's based on a book, but I haven't read the book. So, and yeah, it just seems like an interesting crime mystery. So yeah, I thought I would check it out and watch more Australian cinema, especially recent Australian cinema, so that's the dry. And then I've got a trilogy box set that I feel has been missing, like, as a staple, like, film that I feel like a lot of movie collectors have, and that is the Godfather trilogy. I have never seen the Godfather, like, any of them, so, well, I've seen bits and pieces of the opening scene of the first one, because I think we were shown it in film, like a film class I did, but I haven't seen the entirety of it, so this will be like first time proper viewings for me. And yeah, I went ahead, and I've been eyeing this set for a few years, but it finally dropped to a decent price with the sales, so I went ahead and picked up the Godfather trilogy. And then, of course, I picked up Godzilla vs. Kong. I really enjoyed this back when I saw it at the cinema in March. It was just epic seeing, like, you know, these two creatures battling it out for supremacy. And I have to admit, I was Team Kong. I really liked Kong's portrayal in this. So, but this was just a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm really glad I got to see this on the big screen. So that is Godzilla vs. Kong. And then I randomly picked this up, Moonrise. I was browsing JB one day, and I came across this on the shelf, and I thought, you know what, I haven't seen this, so why not? Yeah, it's just sort of picking up sort of, you know, the titles that have been around for a while, and I like on Blu-ray, and I'm only just getting around to them now, so I don't think I own this on DVD. I'm not 100% sure, because I'd have to go back and look at my old DVD collection videos, but yeah, I know I haven't seen this, so I went ahead and picked up more Rats. And then I've got a film that was a reacquisition. I used to have this, and then I got rid of the Blu-ray case because I was sort of going through a phase, and which thankfully didn't last very long, but anyway, I went ahead and picked this back up, which was Next, which was a film I actually quite enjoy. I haven't seen it in quite a number of years, but I saw it was the only copy on the shelf, at least I think it was the only copy, but it was the only one on display at JB, so I went ahead and thought, you know what, I'm just going to add it back to the collection. So that is Next. And then the next two that I have kind of have a theme sort of going for them, and that is, I got Occupation and Occupation Rainfall. So I watched Occupation on Netflix at the start of the year, and I actually didn't mind it because it's I went in not expecting much, because it's it's basically well, I wouldn't say low budget, but it's like a, I guess, B-grade Australian sci-fi movie. And so, like, when these aliens just sort of come in and take over, it kind of gave me Tomorrow When the War Began vibes, but yeah, it says this sort of film sort of follows, like, the people who escaped the initial aliens invasion, and yeah, it's sort of following their story. And then I have the sequel, which I haven't seen because it did get released at my local cinema, but it didn't last very long, and by the time I was, yeah, I had plans to see it, and then I never got around to it, so I went ahead and picked up the sequel. So that's one. And then I wasn't planning on picking this one up, but the cast intrigued me, so I got Vanquish with Morgan Freeman and Ruby Rose. I thought that was an interesting, like, casting pairing, so yeah, and I did actually like Ruby Rose as Batwoman, so I thought I would check out some of her other work. Like, I've obviously seen sort of like her main, like, films like Pitch Perfect 3, The Meg, John Wick 2. I've seen, like, all of those, but I thought I would see some other titles that she's done, so I went ahead and picked up Vanquish. And then last, I don't know, because probably some people would say title wasn't worth picking up, but I did go ahead and get The Witches, the new adaptation. I know this hasn't got the best reception, but I missed this in the cinemas, so I thought I would give this a chance, because I actually picked up a few of these newer releases when Sanity was doing I think it was a 3 for $50, and then I got another title for like the same price, so it was like $16 for a new Blu-ray movie. So I went ahead and picked up The Witches because I was curious to check it out. So yeah, I'm not expecting much, but I'm mostly interested just because I love the cast, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up. So that is The Witches. And that is everything that I picked up in June. So compared to my last DVD Blu-ray haul, this is like quite small. So I'm trying to sort of slow down on the buying, just because well, A, I'm have so much stuff to watch already, and B, I am slowly running out of room. So that's also another factor. But I do enjoy, I've actually sort of rediscovered like how much I do enjoy picking up movies and buying Blu-rays and that. So and like, yeah, getting new release movies. I've forgotten what that was like sort of back in the heyday of my Blu-ray collecting, but because now it's like, obviously I'm playing catch up with a lot of stuff. So but yeah, that is basically everything for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!